Hey everybody, welcome to Elite Rose Tarot. It's your girl Rose, and I'm here to do another energy reading for you guys. Shout out to all the subscribers. I truly love and appreciate all you guys. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. Come on in. If you ever wanted to book a private reading with me, just go to eliterosetarot.com, or you can click the link in the description. And if you ever wanted to sign up for my free newsletter, just click the link in the description, okay? I hope everybody is doing well. Use your time well is here. Make every moment count. Oh, wow. 2 came out. Impossible things. Working through disbelief. Imaginative leaps and fresh perspective is here. Follow your own good advice. Trust yourself. You know what is best for you. Wake up. It's your moment. Okay. And we're all mad here. Everyone is a little different. This feels like, look, you can't go back to yesterday is here. Be in the present moment. And such a curious dream, grounding, returning to reality, coming home. It feels like you're allowing yourself to dream. You're allowing yourself to dream about the reality that you want. That's amazing. Not everybody can do that. You know, some people are so into the fucking matrix, they don't even know what it feels like to dream anymore. You know, but use your time wisely is here. Impossible things. We're all mad here, so everyone is a little different. Whatever you're thinking of doing, maybe it's a little unconventional and not everybody can do it, you know? But instead of looking at that as a negative, look at that as a positive. Not everybody can do it. You know, if it's something that's making you uncomfortable, then you probably should do it. It's making you step outside of your box. The cosmic heart is here. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. So allow yourself to dream. Star ancestors is here. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. And child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. Feeling like whatever you're trying to get off the ground or start or get into a routine with is here. You can't go back to yesterday. So now that you've stumbled upon something that's different for your life, something that would actually bring opportunity to your life, what do you want to do with this? You know, deep cellular healing is here, physical and emotional healing. This is something that may have started out as a hobby, but now it's actually healing you and others. The void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. You're doing some serious meditation. Baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. You're doing some very serious meditation. I mean, serious. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. You are really pushing yourself to do something outside of the box. I think that follow your own good advice is telling you, trust yourself. You know what is best for you. You have to trust yourself with whatever this dream is. Nothing is impossible, all right? Working through disbelief. Nothing is impossible. So what is it that you want to create here? What does this look like for you? And how are you going to get it off the ground? What are the baby steps that you have to take? Because there is no going back. Once you saw this and you saw that you had this talent in you, use your time wisely now. Now what is it that you want to do with it, right? I feel like I'm speaking to somebody that is taking a chance on themselves for the first time. You may have walked away from something or someone, and now you're taking a chance on you. It feels like if you were changing jobs or maybe taking a leap of faith, it feels like the reason is because maybe you felt like you were lying to yourself. Like, this isn't what I want to do with my life. I need to manifest what it is I want to do with my life, because for some reason it's like that time keeps coming back. Like, I'm wasting time here. I should be doing something else. Why is the 3 of Swords here? It's like after whatever it feels like a breakup. Like after walking away from someone that hurt you in a major way, you evolved. You're someone else now. And Now it's trying to figure out what's next in your life, trying to figure out how do you pick up the pieces, what do you do. It feels like for the first time in your life, you can actually do things that maybe you weren't able to do before. If you were married with this person, maybe you weren't able to make those moves, or maybe you felt shy about it, or it's just something like something was holding you back in the past is no longer holding you back now. And so it's like, what do you want to do? You know, you've got the judgment here with the death and the rebirth. Like, you're someone else now. So what does that look like? What is it that you want right now? Because you can't go back to yesterday. And that Four of Cups is here. You may not necessarily know what you want just yet. But you know there's a blessing there. You just can't you're just like, I can't figure out what that blessing is. Start taking chances and going outside. Start taking chances and going to things that you've been invited to. Start taking chances and start just going to different spaces. It will absolutely kind of uncover whatever this is that you may not be so motivated to go towards. Because it's like you're in and out. You know there's something else that you know. The Ace of Cups, this is where I'm at. This is love for me. I know I can do this because this is what I've been manifesting. I know I can do this for my life. But then you go into this Four of Cups where you're not very interested in it anymore. It will not go anywhere unless you do something about it, okay? You've got to be willing to take a leap of faith. And remember that you have choices. So if anything, you're always the safe bet, okay? So whatever you're trying to take a leap of faith on, you're going to be fine. Don't get caught up or stuck in your head thinking that, you know, this may not do what I need it to do and I'm going to be left out in the cold. Don't think like that. Remember, you always know how to make money. You always know how to hustle. That's just in you. So don't worry about that, okay? Ten of Cups with the Sun and the Two of Wands. This is something that will truly bring happiness to you. A certain level of balance as well. Why is the Temperance here? There is an opportunity that you're supposed to be going towards after walking away from someone or something. Whether that was a job, whether that was a relationship, whether that was family, whatever the hell you walked away from, you're supposed to be walking into something else, okay? How will you know what this something else is? I think that's a lot of the hang up. It's like, well, what is it? You know, what am I supposed to be going towards? I'm gonna come back to that. So it's tied up in your love life. Even though I'm trying to get away from that, it's tied up in your love life some kind of way, okay? So whatever you endured in that last really fucking crazy ass relationship that you went through, there is something there that you're supposed to be taking and running with. So if you're a writer, you're supposed to be writing about it. If you're a songwriter, you're supposed to be making songs about it. If you are a poet, you should be putting that pen to the paper. Whatever you do that's creative, there's this space here that I think I said in another reading, or I was speaking to someone about this. It is the most triggering space to go into, but it is where the creation is for whatever this is. It is the most triggering. I don't want to talk about that shit, Rose. I don't want to deal with that, but that is where the creation is at, okay? You didn't go through all of that shit for no reason. Like, there was no, you didn't go through that for no reason. This is going to elevate you creatively. It's going to push you creatively. And I promise you, you can get past this. You can do any fucking thing, all right? When it gets like that, just remember you walked away. You have total control over how you do this, okay? This is totally up to you. Nobody else. This is yours, all right? But there's a certain level of, I'm going to just say fucking content, all right? Surrounding someone, surrounding a situation that is kind of, it may have come across your brain, like, what if I was to, and you kind of dismissed it. Don't dismiss it. That's literally what you could be cultivating right now. All right, Nine of Cups here with the Moon and the King of Pentacles. The place that you don't want to talk about is the place that gives you the most strength. You draw strength from it because you realize how strong you are through that adversity. And on the flip side, it brings you into the King of Pentacles, where this is something that actually would bring abundance to you. Do what you want with it, okay? I'm assuming we're talking about, yeah, your love life here. It is a lot of people that do want to work with you, that then you're finding like, ugh, it's such a battle. Once I start dating, I don't want to date. I think I'll sit back and I'll wait for somebody to ignite my passions, and then the wait becomes a burden. You know what I mean? Ten of Cups is here. So in the meantime, I'll just do things for myself. And then you got this Page of Cups. What seems impossible right now? Where is that card? It literally said, impossible things, working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, fresh perspective. I promise you, you're supposed to be creating something right now. You're supposed to be creating something with a fresh perspective. That's how you're supposed to be looking at it. It is going to bring you a Ten of Pentacles. And ugh, you do not like talking about this person at all. Okay, so because you don't feel like they're healed, you feel like they're in illusions. You just can't stand. It's like you can't understand this person's logic. Looking at it from a fresh perspective, though, if they are, however whatever this is you're creating, don't allow this person to become a roadblock, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Like, kind of get past this part and then continue. I feel like if you're a writer, maybe it's giving you writer's block, but get over this hump and continue to write, all right? Whatever this is something that will trigger you, but at the same time, it's something that will help others. And that's how it's coming off. It's like it's something that you could be doing that gives service. So don't count it out, okay? I hope that made sense, because that kind of, you know, that may have went over people's head. I don't know. But it's whatever triggers you the most is where your creation or your creativity lies, okay? But it is time to get something started. Like, get it started. A new romantic cycle is about to begin, and don't let your past hold you back. What do you need to release? We kind of touched on your love life a little bit. Like, it's people that you'll try it out, see that it's not really what you want to do. Wondering, is it impossible to even have a love life right now? Have faith in your dreams. Yes, it's very possible to have a love life right now. You and your loved ones are safe. And the energy is gaining momentum. So it does feel like someone new is coming in. Surrender to the divine at the bottom of the deck, and a new start is coming. And you're very close to achieving your goals. Okay? Your hard work is paying off. Look at the bigger picture here. So it's kind of going in both directions. It's like if you've already started whatever this was, that as you're surrendering to the alchemy of life, as you're already starting something for yourself, whether it's a new business, whatever this is, you're in a good space. Push it though. Push it a little further. Get into those spaces that make you uncomfortable just to see, you know what I mean, if it's something that's actually worth exploring. Don't let anyone from your past hold you back, because you're here to tell the story. You're here as someone that heals. So giving your story or your interpretation of a situation, you never know who you just helped get out of that situation. You know, we're here to pass the information along. Don't feel as though your story was so horrific that you can't Tell it, because that's the devil. The devil wants you to keep quiet. No, you teach people what you've learned. That's the whole point. You know, keep going though. I don't see this as bad energy at all. I just see it as energy. You know, it's kind of everywhere right now. You're figuring out what's next for your life. You still have some things that may be triggering, you know what I mean? But it may be willing to explore why it's so triggering. You still have time to reinvent yourself, but you can't go back to yesterday. All right, so get moving on whatever this is you're supposed to be cultivating for yourself. I can't say it to you enough. Get moving. It will not do anything if you don't do anything, okay? That's pertaining to your love life as well. Acceptance is here. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. And loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. I feel like that's really the flow of where you are right now. There are times when you're accepting the situation for what it is. There are times when you feel lonely, but there are also times when you understand that nothing can grow or evolve without change, and this is just a change. Death is here. I'm learning that endings are merely new beginnings. So you're on a new beginning. You're on the path of it. Now it's time to fill whatever this void is, okay? And that feels like it's you that's missing. It's you. It's whatever your dreams and your hopes and your goals are that's missing. Get to that. You can still work a job and still be working on your dreams, honey. Okay? You can still have kids and a job and still be working on your dreams, honey. No one said that there is a way that you have to do to work on your dreams. Like, work on them. Make time for yourself. This has everything to do with you and nobody else. It has nothing to do with you as a mom, as a sister, as a daughter. It has everything to do with who you are. Put your all into this, because this is yours. You know what I mean? When you were dreaming big, when you were trying to figure out what was next for your life, if I could do this, it would be. This is where you are right now. What is that? What could it be? You know, like, if you don't know what this is yet, it will come across your mind. You know, something that literally has something to do with you. But I would say at the core of it, remember to always give service. How are you giving service? You know, how would this help someone else? If you stay true to that, the abundance will flow, okay? In friendship, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. You come into people's lives for a reason, okay? Just like they come into yours for a reason. So with that being said, all the lessons that you've learned, you have more than enough here to start something, okay? And something that would be helpful for people, especially with friendship being here. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. You're here to do something great, okay? When it comes to failures, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Don't worry about failures. They're just opportunities to learn, growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. And regret, I know that I cannot change the past. Like, at this point, the best thing I could say in this reading is this is like a wake-up call for you to get the ball rolling. Get this ball rolling. What is this? What are we working on in 2025? What is it that we want to start for ourselves, okay? What is something that you can do that gives service and helps others? Really think about what this is, and if it's something that's triggering at times, give yourself a moment and go back to it later. But when it's triggering, it's because it's a healing part there that still needs to be satisfied, if that makes any sense. There's some type of healing that's still there that needs to take place. So don't be afraid to go into the places that's triggering, okay? That's where it resonates the most for people. You know, we always think we're going through something by ourselves, but we are absolutely not. We're usually on the same damn ride, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks. Bye.